No.
Yes.
F3. That was to turn off the stuff, not pull
No
it up.
more Epic Store overlay bullshit.
En fait, because I am French.
So French.
Tiny ears.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Because generally the ratio is the bottom of your ear should be matching up with the bottom of your nose, and the top of your ear should be matching up with your eyes. And she's just below where her eye matches up on the top. So
I
like,
thought it was lip to eye.
nah, it's bottom of the nose and then to the eye. Yeah, like
Yeah,
the
you're
bottom.
going up when you do that. It's like
But
lip.
it's bottom of the nose. That is,
The
as a person
lower?
who had to study
Yeah.
anatomy and use these as landing points, it's to the bottom of the nose is generally where well, not the lobe, but the where your ear connects to the head. So if your
Oh,
lobe
so
dips
you
down,
it's just okay.
like
Yeah, it's
where
like getting lobe to the.
no where
Yeah.
it meets on
Okay.
the head.
Okay. Well, some people have their lobe connected. So.
Yes, there's
Oh
there's
God, what is wrong with her? What is that?
what is right with our guy? Everything.
Not a lot. Activate terminal. This.
Well, we know who's the pessimist and who's the optimist here. Yeah, I don't remember though. I know we just got here.
We got here. I
the
did one
basic bitch.
thing, but I remember that I can do this. Take on new orders from the craftsman. That's what I'm supposed to do. This the craftsman. Yes, it has been telling us what we're supposed to do
Right.
every time. So let's just actually do his recover the toolbox, which is probably going to be one of those stupid areas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just there and back. Because then there's other things that we have to do around here, but...
Mm-hmm. And I saw a clip recently of somebody talking about Death Stranding and how like
The toolkit you're looking for
the
ought to be in my
game,
old shelter.
like
Inspect
he's like
yourself. Shouldn't have any
he
trouble
did a whole
finding
video
place.
basically saying like
I'll unlock
bridges
them
in the
once you get here.
game
Oh,
are
take some of those hematic
one of
grenades
those
you brought
things
with you.
of
Nothing you'll want more when those BTs put
it's
your back
great,
against the wall, right?
but
Here's
it
hoping it won't come to that.
breaks a lot of the experience, but it intentionally breaks the experience.
Yes.
Like it's weird. It's a weird thing of like you can build a bridge to cover an area, and the guy's like, "But I never built a bridge. Why? Because everyone else built bridges, and I just used their bridges, and I never had to build a bridge up for myself." So it's this weird thing of like it's interesting, but it also hurts the game. But it's a weird mix, and it's just that's Kojima.
Mm-hmm. Like, I like this, but... But did you have to put all this crap around it?
Mm-hmm. I mean that was the experience of last time of like we just wanted to do the delivery shit and the game's like, no, story time. Listen to this whole cutscene, watch this whole thing. It's just like I just want to ride my little bike and go to the place.
There we go.
Gotta go to Crater Lake. Go have a nice brunch by Crater Lake. That's a thing I've done. Yeah. Look at me in a whole new light now. Why don't you?
Oh, well, a bunch of people used my bridge.
Oh,
And
yeah.
my generator. Oh, actually, the same person used all of it.
Luciano really likes your shit.
Weapons restrictions.
Oh, good, it's raining already. Haha.
Whoa. That was close.
Fucking like Mario long jump he does.
Mm-hmm. And that's the speedrun tactic because
Yeah.
being in air means that your boots aren't being reduced. So all this bad stuff that I'm getting right now. Oh, it's this button.
You can talk all you want. We both know you're buying Death Stranding 2 on launch day.
I hope I'm not trying to deliver these.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm about to use them. And I hope that I remember how to fucking play this game.
Right.
More so than anything else. Just keep looking that way. Maybe? Maybe?
Yeah, probably not.
Well, I can climb this and then jump. Oh no, your stress increased. Sorry, baby.
Don't remember. I don't remember at all how to get to baby mode. You like don't.
I knew it was like weird where you like
You go to
look down.
first person and then go look down. Is that a thing?
I'm gonna put this just in case.
Right.
Let's just grip.
And yeah, look down.
Oh, check on baby.
Oh, that yeah. Please him. Soothe the baby. Let's stick to soothe.
Shake your baby, Lina. Work, 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 Sonora. Work it all the time.
Hooray.
I did it. I am a good dad.
Yep, you are best dad.
Oh. Bad things are around us. I need to re-equip my grenades. Oops. Okay. That
what the
should
that went
have.
right
That was
through him.
right through him. Oh, fuck off, game.
Look away, Crab. Look away.
And I just walk away.
Yeah, this is very much trying to reinvent the wheel on combat, essentially.
Combat and stealth, and
Yeah.
it does neither well. Oh, right, I'm trying to get his toolbox and then come back.
Anyone would think you were afraid.
Okay, this is probably a locker.
Really?
Trying to pick that up. Oh, good. I couldn't even.
Yeah. I'm surprised they had it to where it could detect you while inside that.
Yeah. Alright, I gotta still shake them off, so. And the best way of getting out of that is just keep jumping.
Just can't.
And now we run. And now we run. And now we run.
Keep getting this very consistent thing with games. They keep doing controls and pissing us off.
A little bit. Jump. Jump makes you go a little bit faster than not. Think I can long jump that?
Yeah, probably.
Well, fuck you, John. I'm gonna
Yeah,
try it
yeah,
anyway.
try it, yeah.
Oh, fuck off!
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
it's right there. Stop fucking crying, baby. Yeah, power boosted up that.
I'm a baby, it is all I know. I will cry.
Sorry, baby.
Yep. I am baby, I will cry and shit myself 24/7 and you cannot stop.
Okay, everything's behind us, so I can probably unequip that.
It comes up. Away.
Bye-bye. Okay, I'm tired of the baby crying, so... And also, I kind of want to remember how to fucking do that in general. Okay. Food. This
Your BB stress levels are increasing.
This is a bad
Yes.
game design thing. Who wants to fucking hear a baby crying when you're playing a game?
Considering we already had the precedent of, what was it? Yoshi's Island for the Super Nintendo. If every time Baby Mario gets off your back, he just wee, wee, and cries, and like everyone hates that. It's no one liked that. That was a bad thing, and even Nintendo's like, yeah, that was probably a bad design choice on our part. We probably shouldn't have screaming babies in our games. I was just watching playthrough of Silent Hill 4, and there's a part where you're in the dark world of the apartment building of the game, and you call a phone in the apartment.
Yeah, and it's just...
It just keeps ringing. It's
Yeah.
ringing, and you have to find it, and worst of all is when you answer the phone, you get nothing out of it. It's just to create a distraction that you use later on, but you don't know that, so you just end up having this fucking telephone going off in the background non-stop as you are being attacked by ghosts and other stupid shit. And it's just one of those things like, don't do that. Don't put an intentionally... And even, like, you have a high tolerance level when it's Silent Hill for, like, annoying, droning noises and
Because
stuff like
it's
that.
kind of supposed to be
Yeah,
there.
but just having a fucking office telephone just over and over again, nah, don't do that. Just don't do that. Yeah, it's kind. I was gonna say it's kind of amazing that Kojima said okay to the baby thing, but Kojima has that arrogance of like, no, trust me, I know. Everyone will get it. Everyone will understand why the baby has to be an annoying
It's supposed
fuck.
to endear you, but
Yeah.
it's annoying, so it's not really endearing. But it helps you out. No, it's a game mechanic helping you out. The baby itself is not doing it.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
Especially
You
it's
actually went into that hellhole.
soothing the baby is more of a maternal thing, and your
Whole lot of memories.
primary character as well as your primary player base are going to be men. So you would probably want to have it be more of a masculine thing of when you're in the restroom, you can play with BB.
Usable condition.
You can do little games that might give him a health buff when you go out, so he has like temporary extra HP, so he's less likely to cry. Otherwise, just have him regenerate.
I can't believe I'm saying this. Don't make it a real baby. Make it an AI. and that way it's you slowly attaching to it rather than it being
Right.
a real fucking baby in a thing. Because
But
then
that's against the in-universe lore that people like human faces. They don't like AI. It's too artificial.
but it would
It-
be more interesting.
nah.
The baby's not interesting. It's weird.
Yeah, it's
Whoever did me wrong.
they're trying to introduce. We keep getting those flashbacks to the dad
Now,
character.
makes them as bad as him, don't it?
So they're trying to get us to like understand the baby and connect with it, but I don't think it's working.
No.
Yeah,
Might be time for us to do
and
the
they're
same.
trying to do the whole thing of the universe sees the baby as a tool, but we don't. We see it as a living thing,
You
and
and the UCA.
as a character.
We didn't want to throw that one away because it was damaged. It's like,
Yeah, and the character says that we don't. Like I don't care.
okay, we're connecting this to our
Right, which
network.
means we're gonna get shit show up for other players' things.
Oh yeah,
So.
this area might become easier.
Uh-huh.
But there was 3 areas that we could have done to begin with, so I'm hoping that, we're probably going to have to do each one.
I hate the cry thing.
What?
He just had a tear go down his eye as he's floating because the chiral network causes people to cry,
Yes.
like interacting with the stuff. That's why Fragile cries when she teleports. Like, it's so
A gun.
Well, Bolliga ties people up.
Still, all of those bitches?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of the imagery for this game is so on the nose.
Right. Eh, now that you're looking out for me, it's only fair that I look out for you. So, as long as you keep me connected, I'll keep on supplying you with my best tools.
See, I know Kojima's not
Together we
known
all
for
might
being
live a little
subtle,
longer.
but
Oh, by the way,
this game is
check out this beauty I
so lacking in what
It's
little
called the
subtlety
Bull
ever
River.
usually has.
keep anyone from giving you trouble for a minute.
And I think it's probably
It's not
because
legal,
it's
of
so
course.
disconnected from a
can't
real
promise it.
world.
Won't leave marks, but
Because Metal
That's
Gear's
okay.
always
you
been
think
kind
you
of
can
like,
use it,
yeah, it's,
take it.
military-industrial complex and international conflicts, things
Mhm.
that are very much something
Ebola,
we all
huh?
understand. And then it throws
Like
in
lemonade?
weird shit of,
As
oh,
is,
well, our
you use
genes
it to
define
restrain
us, and there's a
human
psychic
contact
guy, and this guy communicates with
But
animals or
those
whatever.
wires with
Like,
strands spun from your blood,
like
and
You have him
even
grounded.
lucky
Here,
to
we're not
yes,
grounded.
we're not grounded at all.
give it a whirl.
Carrying him back. Out of range. Okay. Just kind of move stuff around.
Yeah, it's very unlikely that Death Stranding 2 is going to get any more grounded.
No.
So, yeah, I just don't think it's something I'm at least interested in
The only reason we're playing this game is because I got it for free.
Yes.
And because we knew we would shit on it.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a lot of goofs. Like, we could play a Metal Gear Solid game, we would not goof on it constantly.
Yeah.
Time for me to do mine.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we don't need to be here anymore. Bring South Knot City onto the child networks. Lake Knot City. Okay, so we need to get back to here.
Mhm.
Is that people's preferred path or something?
I'm assuming.
Or is that an actual road? Those might be actual roads. Oh,
Well, like you said, the roads are all made
Online
by
ladder.
people.
not all of them.
Oh.
Just a lot of them. Yeah, people.
Generator,
Those-
yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably a more road, so
Mhm.
like taking a bike. This is climbing. But yeah, this one has the ladders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably take that path. So here, let's from me. No, from me. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's fine.
Hmm.
To there. To there. Sure, direct route to there.
available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Alright, that's one prepper way station. 2 to go.
Let's see if I can deliver any of this stuff here. I'm gonna recycle that ladder that's nearly dead.
Hmm.
Else. That's fucked up. Use ceramics to this place in case I need them. How many have I used? Where is it? Ammo 5, ammo 5,
Yeah.
ammo 3, ammo 5. Okay, that one.
You're probably gonna need to carry that
Ammo
many
3.
grenades.
Yeah, I mean, they just gave me some, that's why I have so many.
Okay.
And... Is that all I'm allowed to give them? Oh yeah, because they're at a 300 here.
Hmm.
Don't care.
Thank you for your continued support.
Just want to see. Smoke emitter. Okay.
Thank you for your contribution.
I probably should have readjusted a little, but whatever.
That's fine.
It's not dead.
Yeah, we're treading a path we've already gone, so.
And it's not during a mission, so I doubt there will be things to fuck with us as well.
Yeah.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
So, the... Oh, they're actually giving me rain. The Saga of the Mouse, I believe, has ended.
Oh.
So, I think it was Wednesday or something like that.
Yeah.
I woke up... It might have been Tuesday. I woke up and, I was taking a nap on my couch. I woke up and I'm about to put my feet down. And I see something on the ground. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It turns out to be a mouse. Looks decent sized. Like, probably 4 or 5 inches long.
Mm-hmm.
Decent sized mouse. And it's a little kangaroo mouse. It's like popping as it like takes off. Because as soon as I kind of sit up, I'm like, what the fuck? And then it moves. And then just, as soon as I realize what it is, it's gone. So the next day, 'cause I couldn't find it that day. The next day, I saw it, and no, I heard it the next day. It was under my couch. So I lifted up the couch and like chased it around. Couldn't find it after I chased it one way, chased it the other. Then Wednesday night then. No. So I might have seen it a lot earlier than this. Because I know it wasn't Thursday that I was talking to you online.
Yeah.
So it was Wednesday when I was talking to you online and I found it dead.
Mm-hmm.
But it was tiny at this point. Even the second time I saw it, it looks smaller. I'm like thinking that it's a smaller. I think it was just losing a lot of weight from starving. Which makes me really sad. And that it probably died of starvation.
Right.
And because it got to about the size of my thumb, which is not 3 or 4 inches, and like but I was thinking, oh, it's a different one. And no, I haven't seen or heard, and every single day I was seeing or hearing something.
Right.
I was on the lookout. So yeah, the Saga of the Mouse has ended. It was adorable. It died very, very small. And what sucks is I kept trying to get it outside. I wasn't
Yeah,
trying
you
to
were
be...
to kill it, yeah.
Yeah. I had a mouse when I was growing up, actually. This is kind of fucked up. Me being a kid, and I'm talking like 6 or 7, maybe.
Right.
Maybe even just 5. It lived in our garage. It had its little home thing in our garage. Sure. Just
Oh, jeez, oh, God. Thank you, ladder.
sure. Game. I didn't go out there and feed it that often because it's in the garage. I don't go out there that often. And it started to get like a huge tumor, and I thought, oh, because I'm not feeding it. We then go out and release it into the wild, where my dad's pointing out every owl on the way. So I thought I basically like doomed this thing to tumor and
Or be eaten by an owl.
Yeah. Woo! Fucking random people. And don't automatically attach the ladder, despite the fact that that's what you do sometimes. Just whoops. A friend of mine who's raised several rodents. Oh no, that's just common for them to just like grow tumors and then die like that. Like, so it wasn't because like I stopped feeding it. Like, oh no, that's just mice.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Is like,
I learned that when I was in my 30s. I thought I killed my pet mouse for over 25 fucking years, and my parents let me believe that.
oh, they might not have known either.
They probably didn't know, but my dad, being my dad, was the person that's like, he totally killed it. Because he's a great person.
But yeah, no, I know I had friends who had like either mouse or hamsters, but yeah, just it grows a tumor, and then sometimes they'll just chew it off themselves and eat it, eat the tumor, and just it's just what they do.
Okay.
And just okay.
Good to know. In case I ever learned that, like, my poor mouse is dying. Yes, but it's no fault of your own.
Yeah.
I don't have to go in that way, too. Going this way.
Oh yeah, it's gonna force you through the gate again.
Means we gotta go all the way around. Because for some reason, these are actual, like, fields that you can't get through. Sometimes.
Yeah. Well, obviously, to stop all the physical things that are attacking this place, to stall the hostiles, everything around you.
Let's see if I can do this. So, didn't. One of the speedrunners, the segments that I was watching, did that. Because it's closer to the other area.
Right.
So they went and they just jumped on the car and then jumped off of the car over the fence. Because for some reason that's allowed. Fight the power.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Not yet. I want to rest. Looking at my stamina. Oh, it's not. Hold X to activate most terminals.
Yeah.
Hold B for this
do the
one.
private. Yeah.
I already hate the hold X thing to begin with.
Yeah. I'm kind of tired of hold button prompts in general.
BB is pacified. Use a pillow.
No.
There's one right behind you, actually.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Also, are those even like bed sheets behind him? It looks like a bunch of stack of placemats more than anything. God, monster up. Oh yeah, that paid sponsorship, baby.
Okay. So.
Yeah,
Hey,
okay.
they look more like tablecloths
Yeah.
with the way they're stacked. They don't look comfortable.
No.
Also, the cot already doesn't look comfortable.
Yes.
And also, why is there, like... I feel like...
What, the rolls underneath?
Yeah, like extra casing in case your tent is, Oh, there we go. Splinter head.
Yeah, little sprinklers.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm not gonna bother putting on the hat. I don't fucking care anymore.
Nah. They fucking take it off every time, which is annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I want my fucking... I forgot Norman Reedus to look... I want to customize my Norman Reedus into what my Norman Reedus. Stop defaulting back to default Norman Reedus.
Okay. So I know we're gonna have to do both eventually.
Right.
We're gonna do Fragile first.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's do Fragile first.
This is a somewhat unusual order. You're going to want to review the key points in the summary.
Yes, Fragile, less than 50% damage.
Oh, okay.
To the mountainous area. Okay.
Less than 50% again. Yeah, okay.
Just take it. I don't have a ladder on me anymore.
No.
And I think I got rid of one of these as well. So let's just make both. Just the one. Just the one. Watches are gonna give me some. Yes. Okay, they didn't give me any.
Yeah, they did hand you way too much freebie stuff.
Well, they didn't this time, but yes, in
I
general.
was just, yeah, in general.
Also, Jesus Christ, I have 3 of the grenades on me still?
Yeah, you... That's, yeah, definitely toss out some of those.
How's my boots? That took an extra... I'm gonna get rid of my boots. I'm gonna recycle the boots and one of the grenades right now.
Yeah.
Order assigned.
Okay, then...
Let's check my notes. It has been a couple weeks.
Oh yeah, I hope you got something.
Most of the stuff
Nope.
that we've already seen, yeah, that's been the general zeitgeist of stuff. The fucking Minecraft movie trailer.
Oh god. I saw somebody make their own, and it already looked better.
Yeah, it's exactly what I said. Of the hero movie wave is over. They're Hollywood execs are gonna look for something new, and video games are the new. Because Sonic did well and Mario did well. So now, okay, that's why we got fucking shitty Borderlands, and now we're gonna get a shitty Minecraft movie. What other? There's another fucking
Weird ass one.
weird video game movie I saw recently that it's just like, wait, what? That hasn't been a game in forever. And I should have written it down. Let me see if I can find. something on it.
Where's Zoom? That's not. Okay, so the mountain is. Let's just get to here, I guess. Yeah, okay. So. Thought I placed a marker. I actually don't know what the symbol for online markers is. There.
Least. Yes, just looking up upcoming video game movies, like everything. Everything is going to be a video game movie if you just go off of video game movies in 2024 and beyond. We're going to get a new Street Fighter movie? 2026.
As much as I love the
The original.
Julia-
Yeah. As goofy as stupid as that was.
but he's the only one that did a good job in it.
Zangief was fun.
Zangief was fun.
Yeah.
Surprisingly enough, Jean-Claude Van Damme was fine.
He was a good guy. I enjoyed that. Yeah, Ken and Ryu were horribly underutilized. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, the original one was stupid.
Yeah.
But it was enjoyable for what it was.
Bison was the best part of it.
Yes, absolutely. It and the Mortal Kombat movie kind of came out right around the same time.
You know what? I love the Mortal Kombat movie. I still do.
They're both dumb fun movies.
Emitter decoy cargo. You didn't give me that, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, but don't worry. Just enjoy the text. Enjoy the text on screen. If there wasn't text on screen, you would miss the emptiness that the text would be.
Are they skinny?
But life is a highway.
This is somebody's like super highway that they built. Yeah, the red line with them.
Oh, the chicken electro spears at you from below?
Yeah, I guess. Fuck you guys. Life is a highway.
But yeah, and then the Super Mario Brothers 2 will be in 2026, and then after that we have 2 be announced.
Oh, I can just fucking hop this little bitch.
And some of them are just...
God damn, that jump is...
Yeah. So yeah, there's Legend of Zelda that's in the works.
Nobody's fucking been up here in a while.
Ghost of Tsushima, which is just gonna be a samurai movie.
They're probably gonna fuck it up somehow. Oh, no, I heard about that one. And yeah, I believe it's this one. The people that are doing it are basically not going based off of the story.
Oh, so they're just
it's just using the name, and it's going to be like kind of a samurai movie.
I mean, I don't know the story of Ghost of Tsushima necessarily.
Mongolians are invading Japan, which historically did happen.
Yeah.
You are the son of a lord, and your entire clan gets killed. So, and you're believed to be dead. You then go out as a ninja / samurai and murder the fucking Mongols and repel the invasion.
So it's just samurai ninja movie.
Yes.
So if they made a generic samurai ninja movie, it'd probably fit the
It
bill.
would fit enough, but they're probably going to make not the Mongolians the bad guys. They're probably going to make it some interpersonal conflict bullshit.
Probably, because I'm like, well, you could make China the enemy. Now they're not going to do that because
Can't do that.
China won't watch the movie.
Yep, that's too big.
You're right. It's probably going to be internal Japanese conflict.
Mm-hmm. Or the Spanish. Or white people in general.
Yeah.
It's gonna, yeah, because they invaded at some point. It's like, oh, okay.
Possibly that.
Thanks again.
Okay, some of these don't make sense if they're going to be. This is purely what were cheap licenses. Like half of these. Until Dawn, that was the Yeti narrative-based game, or not Yeti. What are
Wendigo.
Wendigos, yes.
Same thing.
Yeah, Wendigos are smaller.
Are they?
Yeah, they're supposed to be more smaller, like monkey, than like big ape-ish Bigfoots.
It's about fragile.
The Sims, which, what the fuck? Outside of doing that, what was it? Was it Ryan Reynolds that did the new guy? Or was the sentient character in a video game?
Yes.
That's all you could do for The Sims, is someone
So a
realizing...
movie that we already have
Already
already have it with Ryan Reynolds, so there's no draw.
Yes. That's the only way you could do The Sims right. Gears of War,
Okay, but it better be the Expendables 7. It's got to be that. Like, make it a schlock action flick against monsters. Perfectly fine with it.
Yeah.
If they get Sly Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, fucking like, if they actually get old action stars, or
I don't
find
want
new
old.
ones that are just like fucking buff dudes. Bring back the 80s action flick.
Right. If they did that, fine.
Then I would enjoy the crap out of it. I would see it in theaters. I would pay to see that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Mortal Kombat 2, which there was a Mortal Kombat 2, but they don't acknowledge that there was a Mortal Kombat 2, so there was like a bunch of Mortal Kombat
Yes,
movies,
Mortal
so
Kombat Annihilation and all that, but like
Yeah.
they're actually calling this one Part 2.
It's just called Mortal Kombat 2.
I'm like, was there a reboot recently where there was? Oh, there was.
Did there?
The Sub-Zero movie in the yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes,
I forgot
absolutely,
about that.
yes.
Okay.
Fuck.
Return to Silent Hill. So more of the Silent Hill movies.
Okay, they might make a good one.
Maybe, eventually. Like, none of them have been awful, but none of them have truly captured what the games are about. Got the power legs. Ooh, sweet gold one. Gotta get the gold one. Here's the one that is very relevant and is stupid. Death Stranding.
Thought the entire point was to connect people, and
Mm-hmm.
how you do that with move.
Well, it's just one of those things, like, it's
Never.
already basically a movie.
It's too long of a movie at that.
So, like, well, no, also, could you imagine trying to condense this world into just a movie of, like, we have to explain that rain causes time to advance. We have to explain the mud creatures. We have to explain why we're using babies. We have to explain why we have to get people out of cities so they don't nuke. All this stuff is just... It's either going to feel like a fucking student art film where it doesn't make any sense and that's okay, or it's just going to be a, like, horribly trimmed down version. And you know Kojima's not going to turn down the deal because he loves his Hollywood.
You're just a transporter, and it is just going to be a film of them finding the baby thing and moving it from one place to another. That's it. That's going to be the entire movie. There's not going to be the supernatural creatures per se, or if they are, they're going to always be around, and it's just going to be the
That's not grandiose enough. I don't think Kojima would approve it.
it's
And he owns it. You got to go through him. This is not Konami's like, yeah, we'll make a quick buck off it. Because Kojima owns the property now. I don't think he would allow it. I think he wants fucking, like, Lord of the Rings director's cut length.
Yeah.
That's what he would want. So, I don't have... Like, yes, that is the way it
Carry on
could work.
back, no.
I could see
How
it
do I-
working that way. Like, equip it.
Yeah. Oh, remove cargo and equip.
Let's see. Days Gone, the forgettable PlayStation 4 zombie game where you're a biker dude.
Yep.
Okay. Zombie movie. Okay, yeah, surprisingly Dredge, the fishing game that you fish up Cthulhu creatures.
Yeah, that's like brand new. I think.
Again, these are all like they just bought up the licenses, and most of these probably won't get made.
Right.
But I mean, at that point, yeah, you're just making cosmic horror fishing movie. You're making The Lighthouse, but on a boat instead of in the lighthouse.
New access delivery terminal
So,
for further
yeah,
information.
like, it's open enough that you could make something good. Detective Pikachu 2. Didn't we get Detective Pikachu 2? Or am I completely
I
blanking
think
on
that there's a trailer already for it, is what it is.
Okay. Stray, the cat game. Outside of making a game that basically has no dialogue, or a movie that has no real dialogue, I don't know. And at that point, it's just the game.
The brain rot is real.
Bioshock, that could be a movie.
Okay.
That's palatable. I could just say that much. And then the two last that are on this list of game movies. These are the two that I'm like, oh, you just bought like the cheapest thing to pick up.
That's 2
Space
Prepper
Channel
Way
5 from the Dreamcast. Ooh la la, reporting the news.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're gonna make a movie about that.
But I'm more okay with that than a lot of other things.
And then this one I love.
Fuck, I'm really running.
Comics Zone. Do you know what Comics Zone is? Comic Zone is a side-scroller beat-em-up on the Super Nintendo and Genesis, where you play a character who gets absorbed into a comic book.
Oh, I fucking love that game.
Yeah!
With your pet mouse.
Yes!
So yes, that's a perfect. That's a.
Yes. To reference earlier
Yeah.
conversations. Yeah. Fucking Forgotten Comic Zone might get a movie. For whatever reason. And then we have video game TV shows,
Alright.
which we know we're getting the Tomb Raider series.
Oh, right, and she's not rating Tombs.
Not rating Tombs, yes. We know we're getting the
What?
Yakuza.
Dude. Oh, am I have resin on me? I thought that I. Just told me that materials lost.
It tells you a lot of things that
Yeah.
don't make sense. Arcane Season 2, Last of Us Season 2.
I'm okay with Arcane Season 2.
Yeah, but a lot of people liked it. I didn't see it, but
It's enjoyable.
yeah.
It's-
And yeah, more of The Last of Us, whatever, more Fallout, more Witcher. Then we got the to-be-announced stuff, which is God of War will get a series.
It could be okay, but probably not. You can't make Kratos in real life. You can't. You gotta get a good actor to do that. And they already fuck with masculine men too much,
Right.
to where it's not gonna be a thing. The Witcher, Geralt is supposed to be similar to that.
Yeah.
And people just fuck with
if
him.
it's an animated series and they bring back his voice actor, because
Yeah.
he's got a good voice actor.
Yeah, he's got a great voice actor.
So if they did that, but you would.
Fucking Starscape? No.
I don't know. Yeah.
Stargate.
Is that the same guy?
He's
Black guy?
He's the black guy from Stargate, yeah.
Okay, I knew he was a black. I didn't know it was the same guy from Stargate. Okay.
Yeah, he went on to voice acting after that.
Yeah.
And, like, fucking killed it.
So yeah, if you did God of War and you did from the beginning the original PlayStation 2,
Ooh. Yeah, him actually, like...
because if you do the new stuff without the context of him being this angry person, him going into the more mellow
it's
dad,
less, yeah.
yeah, you want to.
It's less impactful.
You need to show that trans. I don't think they're gonna do it. I think they're only gonna do the new stuff.
No, because it's what's hot.
Yeah. But they.
Powered legs is stupid. My butt gloves.
It does. Neat. It'd be really great if you had like a piss meter on it, so as you need to pee, it rises up. Gears of War is also getting a series in addition to the movie, apparently. Okay.
I don't know if I like that.
This is one that we now have confirmation on. The Devil May Cry animated series, because we got the trailer for that.
Okay, I didn't want to put, like... I didn't want to talk about it with other people.
Right.
Because yet again, Little John and Andrew are sitting there going like, "Oh, I can't wait! It looks so cool." I'm surprised that they used what's his name's voice as like
Yeah.
the one complaint. I'm like, guys, it's a Netflix series. Remember what Netflix does with their animated series?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's
Castlevania?
going to destroy them. Do you not?
It's gonna start out good, and it's gonna drop off.
And also, you're going to go, ooh, flashy.
Yeah.
No, the action is going to be shit because
Yes.
it's not going to make sense. The games make sense because they have to pull off those fucking
Well,
combos. And that's why it's sweet.
My disappointment when I saw the trailer mostly came in the form of it looks exactly like Castlevania.
Yes.
I was
It's
like-
the same company.
Yes, but you're doing Devil May Cry. This is an excuse to do something flashy and stylized. Do
yeah.
something neat. Even if they just said, okay, all shadows are pitch black. There's not faded gray shadows on everything. Everyone has harsh shadowing. Just to do something stylized. Give it some personality. Because that is Devil May Cry. It relies on personality. But instead it just looks like fucking Castlevania. But yeah, so just
Yeah.
meh
I don't want to like shit on.
on our friends.
Yeah, essentially.
but
them, their love of things without.
Without critical analysis.
Yeah.
It's a
we were starting
consistent
talking
pattern.
about this earlier.
Yes.
About Space Marine, where it's like. And Andrew was critical once he played it. But also, Andrew was hyping up that game
Yes.
more than I was.
Where he bought the premium edition
bought the premium
before
edition.
he even got his hands on the game. He just, oh yeah, I'm just going to pay extra right off the bat. And we're, 2 weeks past official launch of the game, and that's what we're talking about. Like,
And I'm playing more than
yeah, Andrew doesn't seem to play this game that much anymore. We're not seeing him online. Huh.
Maybe he's got other stuff to do.
Meanwhile, sure, it's possible, but that's what I was pointing out when we were playing. It's the exact same pattern of Darktide came out, Andrew immediately bought cosmetics, and he kind of just fell off. Meanwhile, we consistently played the game now for well over a year, and it was only after a year that both me and Bob were like, I'll pay a little money to get some cosmetics.
Because the game is proven.
Because the game's proven, yeah.
It has lasting power. It has fixed a lot of the issues,
Yeah.
but none of the issues were truly design issues.
Yes.
They were wants, not needs.
Yeah. And connection issues were a bit of a problem.
Yes, those
That
that
was
was
the
the
worst
start,
thing.
but they still had good reconnecting.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that as big a problem.
Yes, unlike Space Marine 2, where if you get to the very end of a mission, you disconnect, you don't get anything.
Yeah,
You just lose it all. And there's no...
and that's happened to a lot of people.
yes,
But
including some of us.
yes,
But, yeah, so...
probably should look at that.
That is a thing to do. To finish out after Devil May Cry. Twisted Metal Season 2, which I totally forgot there was a Season 1, if there
Oh yeah.
was one. Assassin's Creed is going to get a series. Splinter Cell will get a series.
Did we just run from that? Yes. Just go right back to this guy. That means I probably should have taken both of these together.
And, of course, Castlevania Nocturne Season 2. So, that's all I do in the series. Yep, they're coming for the video games now. Get ready to have non-stop video games shoved down your fucking face.
Using strands. Using a bit of strand and use.
It's the titular strand.
Are they talking about the bola?
Sounds like it. Reading that description, that sounds like it's your Bola launcher.
I really hate the one they can seam. I mean, they stick the scan.
Yeah,
I love that someone built this fucking highway.
Yeah, just to run over them. Just no, you don't have to deal with them. Yeah, you see all the bridges in the distance. This bridge there, another bridge off to the right of that.
Is that a looking station or a power station?
I think that's a looking station.
Hiya! Stupid.
Let's see. Yeah, Netflix, Mickey and Dylan Fry. Yeah, since we last streamed, Concord released and then disappeared.
Oh yeah. Oh
There's that
yeah.
news. Yeah, that my notes just being like PlayStation news. Concord, Concord launches and is immediately canceled. Bad. Astro's game, the Astrobot game they made, which I don't know if you heard about that. So when they released PS5 at launch, they basically put a launch title in called like Astro's Playroom, which is this little robot character, and it's a platformer, and it's about showing off, the PlayStation 5 tech, motion control with the
I
controller.
remember the weird one that was like a. What's the one with the? Where you're like a bunch of triangles.
You talking about Bib Ribbon? That's old.
It was a. I thought it was a 5 launch title.
Are you talking about Knack?
Nah.
That was PS4.
Oh, okay.
That's a PS4 launch title, yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about.
No, yeah. So it was a launch title they made, and I want to say it got packaged in with PS5. I can't remember for sure. But yeah, it was like a Wii Sports type of thing of like this just
Okay.
shows you how to enjoy it. But everyone played it and went like, this is actually a really good platformer. Like, whatever small team at Sony put this together, like, this is actually fun, and because it's meant to show off PlayStation stuff, like, there's a whole bunch of PlayStation references, so you can find little characters that are made to look like Ratchet and Clank, or Sly Cooper, and some of the areas are, and just a bunch of Sony references. Oh no. That is a big mountain. And everyone just kind of went like, I like this. And apparently PlayStation listened, because, yeah, they got that team like, make a full game. And they made a full game. And everyone's like, yeah, this is, like, better than some Mario games. Like, this is really good for a kind of mellow platformer game. And it's not selling at all. Like, everyone who's played it loves it, but it's still got, like, no sale numbers.
Well, sad to say, platformers and games like that.
Well, it's also not a recognized name. So, there's that too. But yeah, sadly, someone makes a good game that with an original character, but because it's not something I know and it does involve murdering or shooting a gun, pass. So, apparently it's done well enough, but it's not doing super good. And then they showed off the PlayStation 5 Pro, which is a fucking scam.
I thought that, is it the Pro that came out? I thought it was that they're doing a re-release of standard 5, but it's with new skins for the anniversary.
No, it is the PlayStation 5 Pro.
Okay.
So it's no disc drive.
Okay, at this point, that's unavoidable.
Yes.
Everything's going that way.
It's got better tech, like it is better processor, better GPU. You cannot stand it up on its own. You have to pay $30 extra if you want the stand to make it stand up. Got it. Yep, got a nickel and dime you in every way.
Sorry, I just looked at John like, what the f- are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. And it's $700 for a console that is now in the end of its lifespan.
I feel like usually the Pro, like the extra ones came out at around the same price, so that's correct. Because I think the regular PlayStation was $650-ish.
No, well, the original PS5 Pro, yeah. Let me look up just to see. But I remember getting when I got the PS3 Slim, it was when the PS3 got discounted.
Yes.
Like, it was the same price. So, like, let's see, PS5 launch. Oh, auto. Thank you, Google, for automatically putting titles in when I just wanted to launch.
I'm a master handler. I've reached a cargo condition grade 10. You will now be able to keep your balance more. Oh, this is actually improving my stats?
Okay. Had no idea.
I thought this was just bullshit stuff. Does that mean, like, the more volume I deliver, the more I can carry?
Possibly.
What are the 5 stats?
Also, PS5 launch price $500.
Oh, yeah, then fuck this.
Yeah, this is $200 more, and it's what. Yeah, lots of people point out. It's $700. If you just save an extra $300, you can just buy a PC that'll do way better than whatever the PS5
And
can do.
I mean, it's not the 300, it's 270, because most PCs come with their own
True. Yeah, you don't have to pay extra to stand up your PC. Yeah, it's an absolute rip-off. So yeah, PlayStation's been doing nothing but like pissing off its audience. Sony specifically, because that Helldivers is apparently having more controversies because Sony won't stop fucking with it.
But preppers who don't want to be
Can't just have a good game.
can still sign a contract with Bridges to join the network.
Let's see.
They get to use our delivery services and other basic Cairo network
Oh, that's right.
infrastructure.
Then,
Much
yeah,
like our
Ubisoft in
forerunners.
the meantime has launched
Similarly,
that new
we
Star
aim to
Wars
use their Cairo
open
printing
world game,
facilities to
and
replenish
their
your
stocks
supplies.
just fucking
They are
plummeted
not, however,
to where, like,
obligated to exchange
let's see,
data with us.
investment firm
So
that
don't
has
expect
majority
them to share
stakeholder in the
intel or
company
help with the development of new tech. In an
is
ideal
calling
world,
for
everyone would be
Ubisoft
part of the UCA,
to be
of
taken
course.
private and have its
But
CEO
saying that,
replaced.
we want everyone
They
to
believe they're in
be
such a bad
part
state,
of the
they need to
network.
go
They can
private
always change their minds
because
after
they
the
need to
fact.
reshuffle
The Cuban
Yeah.
interfaces
everything.
differently with the terminal depending on the type
Like,
of contract.
But it's a
Jesus.
French company, so good
So
fucking
connect your
luck.
computer to
Yeah.
confirm.
Let's see.
Okay, good, we are connecting. I don't have to run this place
Right.
again.
And then my last little note for the week. So that Dragon Age game.
Oh, yeah, that nobody wanted?
Yeah. One, they're openly.
Wait, did it release?
No.
Okay.
There's already been the. So our pre-orders aren't really up to expectations. Like, but what they did this week is they showed off their character creator for the game. So you can, if you want to play around, you can make your own character or whatever.
Okay.
It is the most
The company just got to
woke character creator. It has everything.
Oh, you mean the scarring.
Yes.
Yes.
Short that. So it has it has all the body shape crap.
In a
It
fantasy world where there's polymorph potions.
It has what is it called vitiligo or whatever it is, where the skin complexion things. So that's also now in like the Saints Row remake and all this other. So
It's
they
in
got
Vogue.
that. They've got all
Yeah.
the check marks, but they've now added the mastectomy scars.
Yes.
And I don't know if you've seen it. It's not under like accessories or like tattoos or anything like that. It has its own unique toggle. It is on its own of like mastectomy scars on off. It is not like, oh, you choose a tattoo or scar for your upper body and you can put that on. No, it is on its own, highlighted, independent, away from every other cosmetic change. Like it's given a spotlight. And of course, yeah, then you get to choose your character's pronouns and all that shit. Like,
Okay. Not to derail you, but I heard an amazing joke where a comedian is talking about oh, hi, my name is I'm a he, him. I used to not be on board with the whole pronoun thing, but I just want to like clarify because I realized after overhearing some of my friends that I need to tell you what my pronouns are, because listening to them, they think that they keep going referring to me as like that cunt, this cunt, and like, oh yeah, that guy in the audience, you sir, you needed to know my pronouns because I overheard you when you sat down, you're like, this cunt better be good. He better be good, sir. He better be good.
yeah, that is good.
It's pretty. Taking the piss.
Yeah, I will reiterate, I don't want the game to be bad.
I don't really care.
Yes, but but I am looking forward to everyone finding out how bad of a game it's going to be.
Yes.
Because it's just, at this point, I just feel it's inevitable. Like, that's what I was talking to my brother the other day. He was like, oh yeah, new Dragon Age. I'm like, yes, new
But
Dragon
it's
Age.
not.
Well, it air quote is.
Yeah.
But my point being like, yeah, but when has Dragon Age been good since the first one? He's like, did you buy any of the other ones after the first one? No. Did you buy Mass Effect Andromeda? No. Those were all games that you didn't think looked good, and yeah, that's right. So this isn't going to be good.
I own all the Dragon Age games.
I know.
I bought the second game on release.
Mm-hmm.
I played it, and within like under 10 hours for an RPG,
Yes.
I decided I hated all of it. I didn't like any of the characters. Hawk was stupid. The combat was dumb. The map was tiny, and it didn't feel like you were traveling through a world, and that's the part that probably got me the most.
Right.
Excellent work, Sam. You've brought great waste
So yeah,
station.
Fuck that. And then
Preppers are on the grid.
Inquisition,
Viral network is looking better than
everyone's like, oh yeah, once you get like 15 hours in, the game really feels good. And I'm like,
But that'll
I got like 5 hours, and then a lot of people get stuck at like an open world section. Like, you walk into one area and it's just like where you're supposed to like always have battles to fight. Because it's open world crafting survivor bullshit into that game for some reason. So yeah, I got like 4 hours in, and I'm like, it doesn't feel good. And Tony hit me up while I was playing. He's like, oh, that game's so good. I'm like, really? Because the combat feels bad.
Yeah.
I don't care about the graphics because it's old at this point. The story seems okay. Like, I would be excited about an Inquisition. That's a game I want. But no, I don't want any of this. He's like,
So get your ass
we'll
to
keep
the
playing it. It
drop
gets
zone,
better.
Snatch the server.
So I play a little bit more. I'm like,
Lake Knot City.
no, I'm good.
I'm putting the order in
I
myself.
don't need to play games that are just wasting my time.
Again, he defends One Piece. To put it in perspective.
And to me, that's fine. You can defend things that you like if you're truly enjoying them. I wasn't enjoying any of it. So it can go suck a dick. Is it not online? Yeah. I'll take that down.
Yeah. Yeah, BioWare is just not a trusted name. You can't trust it.
No.
What was once a name I could always just like look for. Oh, a BioWare game.
Yeah.
Now it's after Mass Effect 3 essentially. I think that was the one.
And Mass Effect 2 and 3 took those games in a direction that is fine,
Right.
but they were getting further and further from their roots at that point. You could see that it was becoming less of...
Mass Effect 2.
They became more action games than they were strict RPGs.
True, but it was still. My point being that it still delivered a game. Yes, it was more actiony, but it was still an action RPG. That's
Yeah.
fine. I mean, the first Mass Effect was an action RPG.
Less action, more RPG, though.
No,
Yes. Yes.
absolutely not. It was very much a third-person shooter with RPG elements. It's an action RPG.
And I didn't say it was not. I said that it was less of one. The second one increased the amount of
Yes.
third-person shooting game
But I did.
variety that
Yes.
required of you.
But it is.
The first one could be won by just embracing the RPG mechanics.
I'm not getting exactly what you're saying on that. Then.
They went towards action every single iteration of the game.
I'm
Action RPG
not-
being a...
not a philosophical means of they. What mechanic? I'm
Shooting in and of itself became more and more... you not necessarily had to... You had to be better at it because it wasn't just, well, I have my superpowers one way or another that I can like go into menu and beat this fight. It was more, I need to actually be good at cover-based shooter a little bit as time went on. The first one you didn't. The first one you absolutely did not have to. Stats mattered more.
It's okay. I don't think that the point being that the first one was like the stock of an action RPG. It was not an RPG. Like to sit there, it was not an RPG. It was an action RPG from day one. Absolutely.
You could almost ignore the action parts and beat that game. You can menu through that game.
I'm not seeing the difference in the two games.
The second one, you cannot just menu because all of your powers were on cooldowns and such like that. They embraced the action level of, or aspect of action RPG.
I don't see the
going
difference.
into the second one.
I go into a combat scenario. I use my stuff to kill people. One has cooldown, one has not.
One is more menu based. Part 1 reminds me it's closer to something like KOTOR.
No, not at all. Dragon Age was KOTOR-like.
Yes.
Mass Effect was not.
Closer.
Okay, so
For if we're talking action RPG, most of the RPG elements in every game now are light.
yes,
The stats, if you're good enough at a shooting game, you can get through it.
yes.
That was 2. 1 wasn't like that.
One was absolutely like that.
Yeah,
Like, yes, I agree they simplified the mechanics, but one started day one as an action RPG. It was 100% in that thing of, yes, we have light RPG elements. This is not a hardcore RPG.
okay, I went too far.
This is not Baldur's Gate. This is not Planescape. This is not any of the previous... This is action RPG. You can just run and gun and win. I agree that there's probably more events in the first game that you could, do a dialogue tree to get through.
Well, I'm not even talking about the dialogue tree. I'm talking about combat in and of itself.
Then I say they simplified too, but it's the same system. That's my opinion, at least. I agree. 2 is simpler to play. It's still the same gameplay. It still is walk in, shoot, and then I tuck a grenade, and then I use psychic power or whatever. Shoot. It's the same thing, just simpler. It's this. I don't see first one being I'm going to be tactical. No, you just walk in and you just face take bullets and shit.
Tactical. I'm saying that embracing the RPG elements.
But that's how you do in RPG.
That's a strategy element. I'm talking about like stats.
Yes.
All of the stats in the first one could make it so that you didn't have to do a damn thing in that game. The second ones
I don't know what you mean by not do it. What stats? What? I'm trying. Give me instances of specific things, because I'm.
It's been too long since I actually gave
because I don't
real
know
instances of.
Because that's why I'm kind of being like, maybe I'm misremembering one, but I remember. I played through one 3 times, and I did Paragon. I did my first one, which was just whatever. Then I did essentially a Paragon and a Renegade.
Yeah.
So like. I played and beat 2, and outside of 2 is a simpler game. They're both action RPGs. They basically play the same.
I'm not saying that they're not action RPGs. I think that they lean into the action in the second and third game. They remove a lot of the RPG elements, and that is the start of them doing that. To where they're making games.
Specifically by RPG elements, you mean stats.
Stats that matter. Stats that affect your character in terms of combat orientation. Because in the second and third is like, well, you get a power.
Right.
That's your stat.
Yeah.
There's like, oh, you're.
See, that doesn't matter to me.
It's fine if it doesn't matter to you.
I don't think
the point I think stands.
I don't think that redefines the game. Like,
I'm not redefining.
No, I know.
I'm saying it leaned into. That's it.
Right. I'm I'm not saying you're saying it's jumping genres. I'm not
Right.
getting that. I
Thanks.
that doesn't matter. That's such a small thing to give a fuck about, especially when you're.
I think it's the start of them, like, going in a road that makes it bad.
Well, yes-ish. I'm more the reason I say fucking Mass Effect 3 is the sign of them. Is they didn't finish the fucking game. That's the far more important thing that defines the down trajectory. Not we made the game simpler, but oh yeah, we put JPEGs as the ending. We'll patch the ending in later. BTW.
Well, also their writing staff no
Yeah.
longer being a writing staff.
Yeah.
Oh, this wonderful writing staff that is decision tree the fuck out of all of your things. We have ideas about like what they
Yeah,
could be with
where
this
it'll
decision
go,
tree, this
yeah.
decision tree, or this decision
And
tree.
it goes to nowhere.
And it's
yeah.
like, oh no, we're just gonna color those. And
Yeah.
also, we're gonna lock all of our writing staff out of the fucking room
Yes.
so that we, as the directors that thought of, I hate that I'm making this comparison. The show How I Met Your Mother had its ending written
Right.
from the beginning,
Right.
but then they got too many seasons.
Yeah.
And then by the time that the final season rolled around, like the ending didn't match because none of the characters were who they were. They all
Yes.
grew.
Yeah.
They had to.
Yeah.
That's Mass Effect to me. That ending could have been written for part 1 a little bit, but by the time they got to 3, no. Everything was too fleshed out, like the simple ideas no longer mattered
See,
to have that as a wrap-up. Because as much as it is like, oh, we're gonna fix it in post, it's like, no, but that's still their idea. That is still what they thought of as being the ending.
yes-ish. Like I don't know if the How You Met Your Mother like metaphor works because that was time creating a new situation.
Yes.
This was we knew we're doing a trilogy, and they got a trilogy. They didn't. It wasn't.
Did they write the trilogy from the get-go, or did they write the beginning
I
and the end?
believe they knew. From what I know of like various post interviews after the fact, it was a thing of basically the producer level people were just like, no one's gonna care if we do this. We do a whole bunch of work of tying this all together, having everyone's choices made. No one's gonna give a fuck, and we need to make shipment day. So let's just make a simple ending, and these chumps will eat it up, and the chumps didn't eat it up.
Yeah.
Like that's what happened, and then they panicked, quickly put together the ending that they later patched in. And even then, that still wasn't satisfactory because yes, it was a better ending, but it didn't tie up everything that they said they were going to tie up.
I didn't even realize they actually made another ending.
Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, they
I heard, but I thought that the patch was just a little bit more, and it didn't.
Oh no, they fully, rather than doing the fucking colored JPEGs, no, they did full new endings patched into the game because there
Really?
was so much public outrage.
I did not know that.
It's still,
I stopped caring.
yeah, it still did. Well, I had a whole debate. God, this was fucking. What's her face? Stormy's graduation party.
What?
Because this is when Mass Effect 3 came out.
Were you talking to Lorenzo?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was fucking Lorenzo where I'm like, yeah, they fucked it up. He's like, they didn't fuck it up. I'm like, they came out with an ending of the game that's just color coded to different endings. He's like, yeah, that's the ending they wanted. I'm like, you're telling me that's the artist ending that they wanted, that they planned for the whole time. Let's come up with this cheap, slottable ending that they just recolor and then give you some stills that say, this is how the universe changed at the end of the game. He's like, yes. I'm like, so if they go back and they change anything, they patch it, they change it, what does that mean? He's like, well, and like, yeah, if they change anything, that wasn't their artist version, is it? Well, no. It's like, so when they change it, what is it then? Was the old ending the artist vision, or is the new one the artist vision? And he's like, and he just kind of like got mad at me.
Like, I've had arguments with Lorenzo back in the day. It's
he's
probably why we're not.
Why most
really
of us don't
friends.
talk to him anymore.
Yeah. The people that do are those that are the agreeable types.
Yes. And yeah, so he was very much, no, this is the what it all culminated to. It's like, no, it's not. This was a compromise. This was time and money was running out, and people needed to cash in, so this is what they put out. And yeah, from what any interviews have said, like, yeah, that's pretty much what it was. Because to do all the options, to have everything tie in, would have taken us so much development time, and it's the whole thing of so many people of why would I make content I know the player won't experience?
Yes.
And so instead,
Which is the RPGs.
yes,
That's
that's kind of what they're built around. Yeah. Well,
don't remember if it was
RPGs.
there's a somewhat modern game. I'm trying to remember who the creator was that came out recently. It was like, yeah, we have statistics on all of that. There's still something that no one's found.
Oh, I remember hearing about that as well.
I can't remember the game or creator that said it. Like, it could be Kojima for all I fucking...
Right. I remember... God. Can't look it up.
Yeah, I guess.
But, yeah, I figure I'm just gonna get so many results, because, Inscription probably still has weird shit no one's found.
Oh, probably, yeah. I guess I picked up one for them. Thing recycle. News.
Up. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh my god, fuck off.
Wait time 30 minutes for Agile. Keep flat.
Urgent! Fresh pizza delivery.
Oh. Okay. That's funny.
I think this is where we find,
What, Conan?
maybe.
I don't think so.
I know that there's another, joke.
There's a couple
Peter Englert.
celebrity cameos all over the place. Yeah, I'm on Reddit of things. Miyazaki has said there's stuff that hasn't been found. And pretty sure he also said...
Oh, an Elden Ring?
Might be Elden Ring.
Might be Elden Ring.
Pretty sure he also said the pendant use was undiscovered in Dark Souls 1, only to later be truly confirmed it does nothing.
Yeah, no, that was he originally wanted it to do something, or he originally meant it as a troll?
Yeah.
I know I've heard both.
Yeah, there's no unfound secret. Miyazaki is a known troll. He only said that to rile us up into a frenzy. Blah blah blah. I'm on the Elden Ring subreddit, that's why.
Make sure you carry pizzas properly at all times.
Mysteries.
If you do something stupid like turn it on its side,
specific thing.
Wait. Don't do something stupid like turning it on its side. Do I have to arrange it properly right now? Because it's going to be...
Right.
Instant fail right there.
Can you manually make it flat?
I'm auto arrange just to see. It did nothing.
So I'm assuming don't fall over is what they're saying.
Yeah, I know that's what they're saying, but we're about to find out. Instant fail. Come on. Be hilarious.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Yeah.
I was running. I didn't push anything. Why did you stop running?
Because you're in the non-hostile zone. And you need to know cargo market something.
Have a pleasant journey.
It'd be hilarious if they actually threw a rainstorm on this mission. Okay, actually, let's go on.
What would be great is if we get hunted and they have specific voice lines from the mule hunters of like, "She's got a pizza! Guys, let's get a pizza! Yeah, I want a pizza!" Just have them constantly yelling pizza things like, "Is that pepperoni I smell?" Like,
Oh,
that'd be great.
if it was an indie game, what you do is like, is that a tombstone?
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's got dominoes.
Yeah.
Fucking fresh and ready up in this bitch. Something that Kojima does well, sometimes I don't know if I like it or not, but being super fucking silly, but somehow being serious about it.
Yes, like he's pretty good about that. It, yeah, I'm sitting here like, does that make him like one of the better? Yeah, his games are one of the better comedic games because you can have an entire game that's built around being comedic.
Oh,
Damage, fuck you.
by stacking. Fuck off, game. Yes, climb the ladder.
Luca, you suck.
I can get the pizza wet, I guess.
Yeah, it just has to be not tipped over.
But by stacking, I did hurt the pizza. And I swear to God, if it's supposed to... Oh, well, you delivered it sideways.
Yeah.
Like, this is the... We're this far in, and they're like, this is when you have to embrace the stack it yourself mechanics.
Mm-hmm. Or damage. What?
I think it's because it's sideways. I think it's actually doing it because it's sideways. Or because I put the resin on top. One or the other.
Yeah, we didn't see it till you put the resin on top.
But now I'm not doing anything, and it's just constantly damaging the pizza. Even though the pizza is not touching that. Pizza's the little box in the back.
Yeah.
I remember where it looked like it got stacked.
How'd you turn a fun mission like pizza delivery into something annoying?
Because he made the silly serious.
Yeah.
I don't remember it saying don't stack stuff on top of it. Because then I would have picked up that goddamn resin. Whatever. As long as I fucking pass this mission, I don't give two shits.
Right.
Except now I know that getting good grades makes me actually improve in the game.
Right, now the stat game.
And I'm an RPG fan. I must need it. Okay, I delivered it before it got cold.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
25% for that. Okay, I apparently kept it flat.
So why was it?
Because I stacked the resin.
The red. When is this a thing? When were we told stacking things damages them?
It feels like it shouldn't, considering, you know, I'm
That's kind of a thing you just do.
a cargo person.
Yeah.
I'm a porter.
Well, considering when you walk by a pack and you grab it, he just auto stacks it. There's no
Yes.
like, hold on, do you want to do it the right
No,
way?
there's one button. It's carry on the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also, okay, I delivered that pizza, but to nobody.
I mean,
Like
yeah,
I didn't actually get a message from the person that I did it for.
not every.
Oh,
place
don't
has
tell
a-
me it's because they want me to get out here so they can do something for me. Ring says, retrieve the system server from the mules. Okay. That's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Hmm.
Did I ignore this? Because I didn't pick this mission up.
We got like 12 minutes if you want.
Then we're going to do this another time.
Okay. Do you want to head back to the Not City place?
It doesn't matter.
Or... Hmm.
Think about
Or
running.
go.
Oh, I'm going to run to
Crashman.
his.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever, it's pretty much a straight shot, but... So, I mapped that to me.
Right.
Keep it updating. You can fucking do a lot of shit. Keep this updating. If I keep moving to the left, move it with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just... Game has issues. Not as many as BioWare
Yeah.
games, but...
This, although these issues are, well, I compare it more to Space Marine 2. Like, these issues are design oriented.
Yes.
Execution wise, this game's pretty great.
Yes.
In all aspects.
And if we were paying attention, it explains things decently well. That whole thing with the, putting the resin on top of the pizza. Okay, that's... You should have explained that way
Yeah.
earlier in the game, and
Well,
maybe they did. Maybe we weren't paying attention. It's a lot that we
never,
ignored.
every time we turned in stuff, the
No
boxes do-
damage.
Yeah.
Zero damage from stacking
So-
other bullshit.
Yeah, so I don't know how that's. Yeah. They taught us that isn't an issue.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Hey, look, I'm gonna pick up some resin and damage everything else.
Okay. My battery's out.
Yep, it's fine. It means I run a little bit slower, and I'm fine with that.
Hmm.
I was worried about that earlier, actually.
Right.
Thinking, I'm like, do I just, like, drop it? Do I have to pick it up later?
Can you unequip it?
Probably. But I was thinking, like, maybe it's gonna stop me from, like, moving as
Right.
much. Would suck during a boss fight. Or any fight. Yeah, it's a toggle. Running is a toggle. Why do you stop running?
Mm-hmm. That's right. Because everyone's still picking at the corpse of Concord. Apparently, the total cost of the game development is like 800 million.
Oh, is it 800? I thought it was like 400 million.
No, it was initially considered something like that, but everyone's like, no, it's actually like. It looks like basically everyone from the studio's just jumping ship at this point. Just like, all right, our name's garbage. Just gotta, scatter to the wind and join in other teams.
Good
And
luck.
Hopefully, people don't. Yeah,
I mean, the thing is they didn't
they didn't deliver a
bad game.
Yeah.
They're the designers
Yes.
and the executives should never get another job.
Yeah. They designed.
But the
they-
programmers seem to have done
Yeah.
their job well. People that were playing the game were like, "No, this is
It's good.
fun.
Yeah.
It's a solid."
yeah.
And then everyone's like, "But it's missing a lot of the like reasons to play.
Yes.
You don't have a colorful
Yeah.
cast of
Well,
characters."
They didn't deliver a bad game. They delivered a boring game.
Yeah, which is worse.
Mm-hmm. Well, especially as many people point out, like hero shooter genre is entirely charisma dependent.
Mm-hmm.
You need to like the characters to really like get into it. There's a reason things like, CS:GO and Rainbow Six Siege, they're mostly like faceless protagonists for the most part, where they're more about the gunplay. Meanwhile, Overwatch, Paladins, yada yada, the ones that are about having superpowers, very much character oriented.
Did you see that Steam? I believe it's Steam. Yeah, Valve is releasing a new MOBA?
Oh yeah, Deadlock, their hero shooter.
The hero shooter, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a MOBA. So it actually you drop in. It's a first-person
Yeah.
shooter MOBA.
It's Battleborn.
Is that what Battleborn did?
Gearbox made Battleborn, and
Okay.
and everyone hated it. But now that's what everyone's saying is like, God, imagine being a Gearbox developer where you delivered this thing like years ago and everyone hated it, and now Valve's game has how many people are playing it like
Concurrently.
concurrently, like something like a couple 100,000, and the game's not out yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's technically in a private beta stage. It's like, man, that must suck for you guys at Gearbox. And just, yeah, Randy Pitchford sucks.
The name matters.
Yeah, because I mean, I've actually watched a bit of Deadlock. And I'm just like, meh, doesn't look interesting at all. Like, there's some things that I get why people like it, but it looks pretty bleh to me. I'll probably never.
I'll
get
never
into
touch
it.
it.
Yeah.
It's not mine. It's not my type of game.
Yeah. But
Anyways,
we'll call it there.
yeah, and we'll be back
Next
week
week.
with
Finishing
all of the same.
All the same. We'll be finishing Prime 2. We should be done with that by next week. Because I doubt I'm going to spend full 2 hours doing one boss fight.
Fingers crossed.
Yes. So we'll see you next week.